Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Faith and Motherhood. I'm excited to be here again today. So thank you for being in this space. Thank you to everyone that has been here before now, liking, commenting, just being supportive of this journey. If you're new to this channel, you're welcome. Don't forget to subscribe before you go on. Alright, so today I want to talk about something on my career as a UX designer. And it's based on the popular opinion of AI taking the roles of UX designer or UX researcher. Yes, let's get right on. Let me establish this baseline. All of this are basically my thoughts and also based on what I've read. So these are completely my opinions or my conclusions, at least for now. So the first on this is, let's establish this. As a UX designer or a UX researcher, you're designing for users and your users are human beings. So do you really think that AI can understand your users more than you as a fellow human being? So far, we're designing for humans. Let's establish this. You are important. Yes, the value you bring on is important. So one of the reasons I believe that AI can't replace us is, first, AI deals with data. And who gives this data? Where did they get this data from? They get it from us. So do you really think that AI can exist on their own without us? I would say that it's time for us to shift gears and just see how best we can utilize these tools. AI is our tools, and not see it as AI being more premium than human beings, which supplies this data in the first place. The second reason is AIs analyze data that is only given to them. So you don't expect, for example, if I'm doing a user research, because I also love research, if I'm reading a particular article and I cannot find what I'm exactly looking for, I could go on the internet and search again, or I could go on asking people or interviewing people, because all this data is important. I'm just really searching and using different methods to ensure that I get what I need. But if you expect an AI to interpret something, the data you give it is what it works with. The conclusion it draws is based on the data alone that you've given. So it doesn't go out there to look for extra data for you. What you supply is what you get. The summary, the conclusion is from that you've supplied. So another reason I believe that AI can replace us as human UX designers or UX researcher is we have empathy maps. So empathy maps shows you what the user is saying, what the user is thinking, feeling, and also doing. And for example, you're sitting there in front of someone and you're seeing that the person is frowning. So sometimes you have these clouded feelings and you're not sure if you're excited about it or you're sad about it, but you can really decode. For me as a person, when I'm sitting in front of someone, I could say that, okay, something else is happening even though you're not saying it. That's because I can relate with the emotions and feelings. AIs don't have feelings and emotions. So do you still really think that AI can take your place? I'm giving you some thought-provoking reasons, right? Yes, your input is important. I would say that to cap this up, emotional intelligence is also something we as humans exhibit. So for example, you're meeting with a user or you're interviewing a client or share something to your stakeholders. Whatever you're doing, but you're relating to other people, you're able to understand, okay, I'm reading the room. I feel like this person might not be open-minded right now, or this is not a good time for me to ask this question. And here so far you've programmed it to ask this at a certain time, it goes on to do it, even regardless of the person that is concerned is feeling it or not. So this is it. Emotional intelligence for us is of interacting with people. And we need to interact with people to design experiences, right? We need to interact with them to get their input. So this is what I'm trying to drive at. I want you as a UX designer to understand that your role is as well important. AI is also useful, but we cannot eliminate one for the other. Rather, we can utilize these tools, which AI represents, to further enhance our processes, further enhance our roles, and don't let AI threaten you. I believe that they are all tools. For example, before now, we couldn't fly, there was no aeroplane, but now we're able to transport within minutes and hours to a far distance. That's the same way. AI helps us achieve things faster, but we are still needed. So don't feel threatened. Thank you so much for listening and watching this. I just really wanted to tell someone, you see some prompts, headlines like AI has replaced somebody's job, and I'm like, human being far. But yes, I would say keep adding value to whatever you're doing. Keep growing in it, because the more the value you're able to add, the more you're irreplaceable. The more you're able to add to an organization or a project you're working on, the more indispensable you become. So yes, don't feel threatened. Grow, be better, and keep increasing in knowledge and value. Thank you so much for being in this space, for listening, and for being here. Do leave a comment if there's anything you want me to share about going forward. Share your thoughts in the comment section as well. And yes, share this post with someone or people in your circle. And yes, subscribe. Yes, subscribe. Thank you. Have a blessed week. Love and light to you. Bye.